Starting a video.
Okay. Hello again, everybody. We're back.
Just briefly to talk about the meditations.
Briefly, yeah, because I don't know. It was hello.
Yeah. Something seemed to. Did the light just fade?
I don't know. Did the light just fade?
It faded on the. Anyway, that's fine.
So the meditation. It was dark. Yeah, I kept getting like a feeling like I was underwater. And I kept feeling like I was underwater, and I was looking around and everything was very watery. And yeah, it was odd. And then it was just like, wasn't like my usual meditations, but it was more like thoughts that were coming to me, like my feet are in the fire, and the fire comes down and goes in the water, and that makes steam, and steam is energy. So it's bringing fire into my thoughts and into my ideas, and bringing energy in to complete them. And it just sort of kept sort of like cycling like that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was different. It was, yeah, that was just sort of the theme of the whole thing. And underwater, and I was like underwater.
Okay.
Could feel sort of kind of floaty.
Right.
Yeah, very floaty and very watery, and just these thoughts, these ideas, and images of the hangman and the Sephiroth and their functions, and what it was doing.
Okay.
Bringing this fire and this inspiration into the consciousness to like develop more thoughts, more energy, more ideas, and give them the steam to get them going.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost like a motivation technique.
Yeah, it was. It was like a motivational technique. That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that's where I went.
Okay, because I've been in such an allergy state, it was difficult for me to meditate or breathe.
Did anything happen at all?
Yes. I got a very distinct, right off the bat, I was like standing in the ocean water, like standing in the water, and thought to go in. So I did, and I could go in water and breathe. Well, I didn't have to breathe. I reminded myself it's meditation. You can walk in, you can go in the water, be in the water. And really, I don't know. I got a couple of things. A couple of times it was sort of dark. Again, it was dark in the water. But this being came to me. But the being was like a mermaid sort of being, but the face was, I'm going to have to sketch it out in my notebook or something, but it was like, but it wasn't spooky, but it sounds spooky to describe it. It's like a face that has this kind of stretching through this membrane, so that the face had like, almost like a
gills,
gills, but it was like sort of star-shaped face. And then later too, I got the same, like this idea of the pentagram was like emitting this kind of green bright light, or white, yellow, greenish light, in this dark place or in the waters. There's like this beacon of the pentagram somehow in this context or in, and later I was at this mountain lake where I often would go to in meditation just to relax, or it had a number of things that would happen there. But it's the first time I ever thought of, I could go in the water.
Huh?
And do that here in this meditation place. But it was just black. It was dark. It was a bit daunting. And there were like creatures that were a bit scary and unfamiliar, like this eel with teeth and stuff. And
you were in the water?
In the water.
Eek.
And
Yeah.
there was things in the water.
Mm.
And I got the idea, well, yeah, I should try this again at some other time. There's work to be done here.
Yeah, yeah.
And but I used the diamond light for protection when I felt any kind of thinking, oh, that's weird, I don't like that. And then I did the diamond light protection and it was all fine.
Yeah.
But it was interesting in that way, but it didn't have a consistency or flow because half the time it was just sort of struggling.
Yeah. I remember now when my meditation started, I was above ground and I was looking at we've been having some very heavy dew lately, and I was looking at the dewdrops and I was thinking to myself, oh, well, the dewdrops runs down and it feeds the earth, and it runs into the earth and then into the oceans. And I was thinking of that whole cycle of water from falling from the sky and going into the earth, and how it all feeds all the oceans, and then poof. Then I was like, oh, well, here I am.
Air to water to earth to oceans to air to that little diagram that's in everybody's grade 6 science book or whatever. The earth, the water, drop of water running to the ocean, like the chant goes. Earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Yeah, I was thinking more like the flowing to the ocean. Oh yeah. Earth is our mother. That's it. Okay. And boom, then I was in the ocean, and not just walking into the ocean, but I was submerged. And it was dark, but it wasn't dark. Like it was deep blues and sort of, I could see creatures sort of floating around. There was stuff going on, but nothing was defined. It was like kind of like an aquarium kind of feel to it. With there's the fish in there, and there's the plant life in there, and you're just kind of observing it all. But I was observing it from being inside with them. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. Is there anything else? Because I got to wrap it up. No. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Thanks, guys. I'm glad we were able to get this thing off today, in spite of me. But and let us know how it went for you. Yes, please. We're always happy to answer questions and discuss. Ciao. See you next week. There you are. Bye.